A group of archaeologists discovers an ancient tomb that has remained sealed for thousands of years. And when they finally open it, they find out the reason why it was never supposed to be opened. I'm your host, and you're watching this channel. Join me today as we look at Mafia, a whisper in the dark. But before we begin, remember to subscribe if you haven't already, so you won't miss any new videos. The year is 2023, and you are part of a team of archaeologists who have discovered what might be the greatest find of all time. A tomb that has been sealed for over 2,000 years, hidden deep under the Italian countryside, has just been discovered. If you chose to leave the tomb, then congratulations, because now you get to explore the rest of the tomb. That's when you realize that these markings aren't just instructions, they're also a warning. You have to solve them correctly, or else you'll never make it out of here alive. But it's not quite what you thought it would be. They didn't see you go in, and they're restarting to think that maybe you never left at all. Just a few more to go, and you'll have the key to the entire tomb. But then you hear a noise. Someone or something is coming. You can hear their footsteps behind you, getting closer and closer. Will you be able to escape, or will you be trapped forever? You turn around and start to run back the way you came, but it's too late. Whatever was chasing you is right behind you, and it lunges forward, knocking you to the ground. How did you like it? Let me know in the comments below. If you want to play again, then check out more stories like this on our website. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching. See you next time. It towers over you, blocking out the little light that was left in the tomb. Can't see its face, but you can feel its hot breath on your neck. It hisses at you, its voice like nails on a chalkboard. Then it disappears, leaving you alone in the darkness. You don't know where it went or what it was, but you do know that you have to get out of here before it finds you again. You stumble to your feet and run as fast as you can toward the exit. Try to hide, but it's too late. They've seen you, and now you must escape. They don't know that you've stumbled upon something that you were never supposed to see, something that will change everything. As you step into the first chamber, you realize that this tomb is much more advanced than you initially thought. But that doesn't mean you're safe yet. You still have to get out of the tomb. You can hear its footsteps behind you, but you keep running. You can't let it catch you. Finally, you see the light at the end of the tunnel, and you burst out of the tomb, collapsing on the ground in exhaustion. You survived, but you're not the same ever since that day. You can still feel the presence of that creature behind you, waiting for you to make a wrong move. You know that if you ever go back to that tomb, you'll never escape. There are writings and hieroglyphics covering every inch of the walls. Each shape represents a different word or phrase, and you're pretty sure that if you can figure out what they mean, it will lead you to the treasure. But you're not alone in this endeavor. Someone or something is watching your every move, waiting for you to make a wrong turn. You feel their presence behind you like a dark cloud, and you know that if you don't hurry up, it'll be too late. And as you take a closer look, you realize that these aren't just random markings. They're actually instructions. Instructions for something that you can't quite put your finger on. But you know you need to figure out what they mean if you want to get to the treasure at the end of the tomb. Just kidding. He's actually hiding in the corner and watching you with amusement. Suddenly, a swarm of bats come flying out from above, startling you and making you run in the opposite direction. You try to make sense of what just happened, but it's no use. You have to escape the tomb right now. You run as fast as you can towards the exit, and once you get outside, you look back at the tomb, wondering what could have possibly been inside. Why don't you guys try putting some sort of explosive device into the hole? As you finally reach the end of the tunnel, you can make out two distinct paths in front of you. One path leads to an exit, but before you can even take a step towards it, a voice suddenly appears behind you saying, "Leave now, while you still can." You turn around to see an old man standing there, but he disappears before your eyes. Was it just your imagination, or was there really a man standing there? Well, you won't have to wonder for long, because now you must make a choice. Do you follow the mysterious man, or do you leave the tomb right now? You all agree this is probably your best option, so you send in one of your drones carrying the device. The explosion echoes through the underground chamber, and you hold your breath as you wait for the results. The dust eventually settles, and you all watch in awe as the wall slowly crumbles away to reveal an opening. You have successfully opened the tomb, but you all know this is only the beginning. And now it's up to you to figure out how to get inside. You try everything, but nothing seems to work. That is until one of your teammates comes up with an idea. You enter the dark tunnel cautiously, ready for anything. If you chose to follow the mysterious man, then you've made a big mistake, because as soon as you take a step towards him, he vanishes into thin air. But you knew you had made the right choice by following the other path. As you continue deeper into the tomb, you notice that the walls are getting darker and darker. Meanwhile, outside the tomb, people are starting to get suspicious. But before we continue, remember to subscribe so you won't miss any new videos. As you read through the hieroglyphics, you can make out a few distinct shapes. Start to piece together the meaning of the shapes, and you're almost there. You run as fast as you can, trying to shake them off. Now it's time to make a decision. Do you run to the left or the right? If you ran to the left, then you found yourself in a dead end. If you chose to run to the right, then congratulations, because you managed to escape whatever was chasing you. And that was the end of Mafia, A Whisper in the Dark.